Greetings. Welcome to Monmouth Creations Incorporated's 2026 Annual Meeting of Stockholders. This time, all participants will be in listen-only mode. If anyone should require operator assistance during the conference, please press *0 from your telephone keypad. I'll now turn the conference over to your host, Adam Michaels, CEO and Chair of the company's Board of Directors. Mr. Michaels, you may begin.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our annual meeting of stockholders. It is now 11:30 a.m. and the meeting is called to order, and the polls are open. My name is Adam Michaels, Chairman, Chief Executive Officer, and a member of the Board of Directors. I will serve as the chair of this meeting. Most stockholders have already voted by proxy, and the proxies have been tallied. If you are a stockholder of record or a beneficial owner in possession of a legal proxy from your bank, broker, or nominee, and you want to vote your shares or change your vote before polls close, then you may do so during the meeting by visiting www.mama.vote using your 12-digit voting control number. If you have already voted, it is not necessary to do it again. Joining me on the call is Anthony Gruber, our Chief Financial Officer. Anthony will serve as the secretary of this meeting, and Nora Marquardt from Equity Stock Transfer, LLC, has been appointed to act as inspector for the meeting. We are also joined on the line by board members Lynn Blake and Fred Halby. A representative of UHY LLP, our company's independent registered public accounting firm, is also present on the line. The Board of Directors has fixed the close of business on May 6, 2026, as the record date for the determination of the stockholders entitled to receive notice of and to vote at this meeting. Equity Stock Transfer has delivered an affidavit of mailing attesting that a notice of internet availability or a full set of proxy materials was distributed to each holder of the company's common stock as of the close of business on the record date. The affidavit will be attached to the minutes of this meeting. Mr. Secretary, do we have the preliminary report for the inspection of elections?
Yes, we do. There were 40,707,000 shares of common stock issued and outstanding as of the close of business on the record date, and each share is entitled to one vote. The preliminary report of the inspector shows that the holders of more than a majority of the outstanding shares are present at this meeting, either virtually or by proxy.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. With that, the quorum is present for the transaction of business, and the meeting can proceed. The polls for voting on all matters remain open, but will be closing shortly. We will now take up the business of the meeting, which consists of 3 proposals. First, the election of 5 directors named in the proxy statement, namely Lynn Blake, Fred Halby, Megan Henson, Dean Janeway, and Adam Michaels, himself. Second, the ratification of the appointment of UHY LLP as the company's independent registered public accounting firm for the fiscal year ending January 31st, 2027. Third, an advisory vote to approve our executive compensation as disclosed in the proxy statement. The polls are now closed. The Secretary will now report the preliminary voting results.
Based on the preliminary report of the Inspector of Elections, each of the 5 director nominees received the affirmative vote of a plurality of the outstanding shares present at this meeting and entitled to vote. Accordingly, each has been elected to serve until the annual meeting of stockholders to be held in 2028. until the successor is duly